Hello, I'm Dr. Bob DeMaria, the Drugless Doctor, with another Get to Know. Today, we're going to speak about diabetes. Do you know that it's the #3 killer of people in the United States? It's also been estimated that anywhere from 92 to 95% of the individuals who have diabetes, the condition could be prevented totally just by making appropriate and necessary lifestyle and dietary changes. It's also been estimated that 25% of the individuals over 65 years old are already diabetics. In your lifetime, it could cost you up to $100,000 just in medication and treatment for diabetes alone. See, diabetes impacts a gland in your body called the pancreas. And the pancreas secretes insulin. But unfortunately, what's happening today is because of toxic food, convenience food, lack of exercise, the body is making insulin, but it's not getting into cells. We call that insulin resistance, which is even more frightening. That has been suggested and estimated that the children born in the first decade of the new millennium will be diabetics by the time they're 30 years old. Some of you right now that are watching me that are between 40 and 70 years old could be considered pre-diabetic and you don't even know it. That's a scary thought, by the way. In our practice, when we do a fasting blood glucose or a fasting blood sugar, if I see someone's number hovering in the high 90s and for sure low 100, I always want to sit them down and explain to them what they should be doing with their diet, which we'll be talking about another one of our episodes on the Get to Know. Most overweight people become diabetics. Not all diabetics are overweight. So much has to do with fat metabolism in the body. Fat, as we know it, can cover glucose or sugar molecules in your body, not making them readily available. Glucose is the fuel. It goes inside of cells for your body to function optimally. What happens when you're overweight is going to put extra strain on your pancreas, and your pancreas is going to continue to make more insulin that's not going to be readily available. I know that also that several of you that are watching me right now may be on a medication right now, this moment, that's helping to stimulate your pancreas to make more insulin. My suggestion to you is this. I want you to be exercising on a regular, consistent basis because that exercise is going to help your body move the insulin into the cell, make less insulin available for it to cause challenges. People who are diabetics and even pre-diabetics tend to have inflammation. You see, insulin causes inflammation in the body. And one of the side effects, one of the bad effects of becoming a diabetic is that you have inflammation throughout your whole body, including your vascular system. That means your blood vessels. What I have also seen is individuals who are diabetics tend to have more pain. They're pain sensitive. Do you crave sugar? Sugar is the nemesis. How do we stop that sugar craving? Well, the first thing you want to do is you want to eliminate as much, if not all, the sugar that's in your household. Because if it's there, you're more than likely going to eat it. Do not start your day eating anything sweet because all day long, your insulin is going to go up and down like a roller coaster. I would encourage you to have this following blood test done. It's called an A1C. Some individuals call it an HA1C. An HA1C is the amount of glucose that's attached itself to a red blood cell. For some of you, that might be the first time you've ever heard this. HA1C. I have my HA1C tested every year. You would want it to be below the number 7. Most diabetics have their HA1C is above 9. I have also had individuals in our practice, and we talk about this in Dr. Bob's Guide to Optimal Health, lower their blood sugar levels just by minimizing their sugar. You also may consider having a fasting blood sugar test done. And if it is at 100 or hovering around 100, you're going to want to make appropriate and immediate necessary lifestyle changes. Now, some of you may be consuming artificial or fake sweeteners because you feel that it is not compromising function. My goal, my objective to you is this. You do not want to put anything sweet inside of your body because it's going to trigger a mechanism that you're going to continually want to eat more sugar. And here's what happens. When you start your day off with a breakfast pastry or anything sweet, your body's going to release insulin. And when insulin is going to be released, your blood sugar is going to go up, and then it's going to drop back down because insulin puts glucose into the system, and you're going to crave more sugar all day long. I'd rather have you start your day off with a protein so your blood sugar stays stable all day long, because otherwise you're going to continue this roller coaster cycle of high and low blood sugar, and you're going to be continuing to crave it. Insulin's going to go up. Insulin, as I mentioned to you, causes inflammation in the body. It also causes retention of sodium, which is going to cause high blood pressure. You can see how significant this is. You can prevent and minimize up to 93 to 95% of your diabetic challenges just by making appropriate and necessary lifestyle changes. I'm Dr. Bob DeMaria, the Drugless Doctor. And cut.